Your brain is powerful. But sometimes it acts like a browser with 50 tabs open, and you don't even remember who opened them. If you've ever replayed a conversation from 3 years ago at 2 a.m. or analyzed a text message like it's a secret code from NASA, this video is for you. Today, let's talk about why smart people overthink more than others. Here's the surprising truth. Overthinking is not a sign of weakness. It's actually a side effect of intelligence. Let me explain. Smart people have active minds. Their brains don't just think, they connect. One idea leads to another, then suddenly you're thinking about your future, your past, and that one embarrassing moment where you waved back at someone who wasn't waving at you. Yeah. That one. Intelligent brains are great at seeing possibilities. And that's amazing, until it's not. When a smart person faces a problem, their brain doesn't stop at one solution. It creates 10. Then it imagines what could go wrong with each one. Then it creates backup plans. Then backup plans for the backup plans. Congratulations, you're now mentally exhausted, without doing anything. Another reason smart people overthink is pattern recognition. Their brains are trained to notice details others miss. A small change in tone. A slight pause before a reply. A different emoji than usual. Most people think, oh, okay. Smart people think, why was there a pause? Was it intentional? Did I say something wrong? Is this about that joke I made last week? And boom, welcome to Overthinking City. Population, you. Smart people also ask a dangerous question very often. What if? What if I fail? What if I choose wrong? What if I disappoint someone? What if this opportunity never comes back? That, what if, helps smart people plan ahead. But it also traps them in imaginary problems that don't even exist yet. It's like your brain is practicing for disasters that may never happen. And still charging you full emotional stress. Now here's an interesting part. Smart people usually care deeply. About their choices. About people. About outcomes. And when you care deeply, your brain refuses to let things go easily. It keeps replaying situations, looking for the perfect answer that probably doesn't exist. Because your brain believes. If I think a little more, I'll fix everything. Spoiler alert. Sometimes, thinking more just means worrying more. Overthinking also comes from self-awareness. Smart people reflect a lot. They question themselves. They analyze their behavior. That's great for growth. But terrible for peace of mind. It's like having a smart inner voice that says, let's review everything you did today, starting with the most awkward moment. Thanks, brain. Very helpful. But here's the most important thing to understand. Smart people don't overthink because they're incapable. They overthink because their brains are too capable. They see too many angles. Too many possibilities. Too many outcomes. The problem isn't intelligence. The problem is not knowing when to stop thinking. So if you're an overthinker, don't hate your brain. Learn to manage it. Not every thought deserves your attention. Not every scenario needs a solution. And not everything needs to be perfect. Sometimes the smartest thing you can do is do nothing. Let the thought pass. Let the moment be. And trust yourself. Because a smart mind is a gift. It just needs a little rest sometimes. If this felt relatable, you're not alone. And if your brain is already replaying this video in your head, yeah, that proves the point.